Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Hick Shit. Now, I never really wanted to get political on this channel, but this situation is different. People are dying, governments and media are lying, and people need to know what the fuck is going on in this world of ours. The footage you're seeing is me cruising around town on my CBR 900RR, which I'll have a video about soon. Thing's fucking mint. But anyway, let's jump right into it. So, let's start off with Communist China. Communist China are a bunch of cocksuckers. I'm not talking about the Chinese people, I'm talking about their government. Let's make that clear. The Chinese government tries to control every aspect of their citizens' lives, from what they see on social media to how many kids they have. The Chinese Communist Party is trying their best to cover up coronavirus. This isn't the first time they attempted to cover a virus up. In 2002, when SARS happened, the CCP didn't tell the World Health Organization until over a year after the first cases showed up in China. China lied, people died. Same shit with Corona. In the early days of Corona in December, many Chinese doctors tried to warn the world of the coming epidemic. But the communists weren't having it, and they arrested, jailed, and killed many of the whistleblowers. One Chinese laboratory in Shanghai gave information about how to control the virus before the CCP did, and the laboratory was shut down. And China's reasoning for shutting it down? Nothing. They're just power-hungry pieces of shit. That's it. And they want to look like they're the saviors, but they're not. In the beginning of the outbreak, all over Chinese media, which is all state-run, was stories saying that Corona started in the U.S. and that the U.S. Army caused it. So, do you see the big picture here? China is a lying sack of shit. They lie and lie and lie, and it's causing millions to die. Fuck China. Let's talk about the World Health Organization. They're corrupt pieces of shit. They praised China's response to COVID, which was horrible. Very unorganized. Official numbers of COVID cases are fake, and there's a lot of evidence to show that they are. People are beaten by not wearing masks, and much more. It's just terrible. The leader of the WHO, Tedros Adhanom, this guy's an asshole, said China is actually setting a new standard for outbreak response. Which, as you can see by the past and with COVID, obviously they're not if they waited months and months to tell them. It's just so fucking retarded, bro. This whole situation. The WHO is a simp for the Communist Chinese. Another example of how they're connected. Taiwan. Taiwan is an independent country with its own military and government. But China believes Taiwan is a province of China. So the corrupted WHO keeps sucking off China, and they don't recognize Taiwan as a part of the WHO. There's a lot more evidence showing their connections, but all you gotta know is the WHO is bullshit. And they're corrupted, and they're liars, and yeah. So, what does this all have to do with America? Why am I an American making this video? America is in deep, deep shit. Much of America's media is owned or paid for by China. The Daily Telegraph, New York Times, and Wall Street Journal are some of the biggest media outlets that China owns and paid for. So, Chinese propaganda is all over America. And I just wanted to add this. This isn't even in the script, but me and my homies went to Times Square a couple days ago, and all over the streets I saw these Chinese newspapers in their own boxes and everything. Like, what are they doing in the middle of an American city? Why is there Chinese propaganda in the middle of the American city? That just baffles me. But anyway, there are a lot of American politicians who want socialism. Now, socialism is communism. It leads to communism. That is a fact. A quote by Vladimir Lenin, a Russian revolutionary: the goal of socialism is communism. And history shows. Also, there's so many politicians that want to attempt to take the people's guns and attempt to restrict free speech. The scary part is these motherfuckers are getting votes. The people are just, there's so many retarded people in this country. It's crazy. But Now, everyone knows what's going on with George Floyd and cops and Black Lives Matter and all the protests and shit. I can't stress enough how important our right to bear arms is. There are protests where people have guns and they don't get abused or beaten by cops. And then there's protests where people don't have guns and they get beaten and they get pepper sprayed and all that shit. It kind of makes sense. It should be common sense, but people are just fucking retarded. But I don't want to spend too much time on this topic because the people are winning. Cops throughout the nation are being defunded, police stations shut down. Like, the American government has always tried to control the people, but they fail every time because we don't let them. We just rebel and we rebel, just like in 1776 we rebelled, and nowadays we rebel. So keep that up, America. All I can ask of my fellow Americans is to keep and protect American ideals of freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Don't let any politician try to take them away. If they say it's for safety, if they say it's for this or that, it doesn't matter. They are trying to control us, and we won't let them. If you live in another country, I highly, highly, highly recommend you get a VPN. And if you don't know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. And it makes you able to privately and securely search the web without hackers, governments, or companies stealing your shit. And this is just for life in general. Just stay skeptical of everything. Stay skeptical of everything. Be skeptical of this video. Fact check everything I said. The human race, as we know it, is at danger right now. We just keep repeating the same mistakes. Same mistakes about racism. The same mistakes about thinking that socialism and communism work. The same mistakes about believing China and how to deal with a pandemic, how to deal with epidemic. It's just fucking stupid, man. It's stupid. Thanks for listening to me ramble for 10 minutes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more shit content like this.